There are many aspects of filmmaking, but people always think that it's as easy as putting up a camera and hitting record. It can change your life up if you make one simple mistake. What people would remember you for is your mistakes. You hit one person with a car, and suddenly you're the spawn of Satan. You don't know how much it's taken a toll on you until either you finish production or you just quit on it. I used to have a family. I just don't know where they went. Filmmaking isn't just a career. It's your life.
Wait, I'm not getting paid? No. Why am I here?
I cannot legally disclose this information.
I have your pay.
I have made a lot of mistakes in my life, especially when it comes to filmmaking, that's for sure. Hopefully, well, I'm going to show you my mistakes, and hopefully you can learn something out of them while you still have the time. I unfortunately have run out. I grew up in a small town where technology was basically unheard of. Despite this, I've always had interest in the entertainment industry. However, what really kicked off my fascination with the industry was when I noticed that there was a broadcasting class in high school. And I joined it, had quite a bit of fun, and I passed that class with flying colors. After graduation, I didn't wait at all and immediately went to film school, where I was held in high regard for the most part. And well, right after that, I wasted no time and I started up a production company that became actually pretty successful. I made my first movie shortly thereafter, and it was about a murder documentary where the host is actually the murderer, and it's documenting all of his crimes. And that was so successful that I even managed to build a really large log cabin just outside of my hometown. Shortly after that, I married the love of my life. I settled down, had a family. Everything was perfect at that time. I would kill to go back to that moment in my life. Everything changed once I started making the second one. We ran into a lot of issues with the second movie. It was supposed to be a sequel to the first movie I made, but due to us running out of ideas for the script and the fact that a lot of the cast just mysteriously disappeared, and we had to switch them out for actors and actresses no one has heard of before, and they were mediocre at best for the most part. It did so poor that not only did we have to give people full refunds, we had to pay for their own psychological treatment at the end of it. we had to bring everyone out of there in straitjackets, and it wasn't very pretty. After that failure of a movie, I had to have some way to pay for the army of therapists that came in from all around the world, and unfortunately had to come from my production company. It was so expensive that I had to declare bankruptcy. And eventually my wife left me, took the kids, even took the house. And, well, I had to sleep in my car for a good long while. Or at least jump around from motel to motel, regretting my life choices every step of the way. And all I have now is just memories. Memories of a future that was going to be so great, yet so flawed. My greed and ambition has convoluted my vision. And I paid no attention to my family when they needed it the most. I instead went out to film in random locations that actually meant nothing to the final product. All this just so I can have a few extra bucks. However, with this story and these tips, I hope that, well, whoever's watching this would be able to make do of a industry that's actually really profitable and, well, do it better than I did.